hurts the environment and some ways to stop it. We were so shocked by all the food waste in the world that we immediately thought about how we should easily lower the food waste at our own school. This presentation will explain the impact of food waste and give you some ideas about how you can lower it, and lastly, how we will work together to lower the food waste here at CBA.
As Katie said, we were shocked by the data on food waste. Let me give you an idea why. Did you know that 40% of all food in America is wasted? More specifically, $30 billion of vegetables are wasted every year in the U.S. That's a lot of vegetables. Adding on to that, each day Americans throw away enough food to feed 67 million people. You could feed a lot of people from that food waste.
We've mentioned food waste a few times now. Let's look at all the ways food gets wasted that you might never have thought about. All the food we eat actually starts with farmers. Once food is grown, farmers look at it to determine if it will fit the grocery store's needs. If food is a strange shape or size, farmers think the grocery stores won't want those ugly foods and then get thrown out. These foods are completely edible. There is nothing wrong with them. People just won't buy them. Take a look at the picture on that slide at that carrot. This is an example of perfectly good food that would get thrown out.
Food waste is also wasted on the next level, the grocery store level. Once food is approved for grocery stores, it is packaged and put on shelves. However, grocery stores are responsible for even more food waste. Dented cans, expired foods, and bruised fruits get thrown out every day. 400 million pounds of food is stored, and nearly a third of it never gets eaten. Grocery store waste is part of this data.
As you can see, millions of pounds of food have been thrown away before they can even get to you. What's more is that we individually throw out even more food once you buy it. Did you know that every 24 hours, 100 million pounds of lunchtime food is thrown away? When you look into our trash cans at the end of lunch, you will see tons of uneaten food. Take home that apple and give it to your parents, because when you throw out a piece of food, you're contributing to food waste, whether you know it or not.
As you have heard before, food waste is happening on many levels. Now we are going to talk about how all that food waste impacts Earth's natural resources, the environment, and your wallet.
Thanks, Nathan. Now I'm going to be talking about the impacts on natural resources. In addition to the actual wasted food that we throw out, we are wasting the natural resources used to grow that food. Does anybody know what a natural resource is?
Anybody? Somebody back here? Oh. Do you have any teachers or parents that know what natural resources are? Go ahead.
I think natural resources means like you throw stuff away and it gets sent to the trash compactor.
That's a good thought. Natural resources are things like water, soil, the stuff that we use from the earth.
By throwing out those grapes, not only are you wasting the water used to grow them, but you are also wasting that truck used to deliver those grapes to your store.
Not only are you wasting natural resources when you throw out food, but you are also damaging the environment. When you throw out food, the food gets dumped into a landfill. The food scraps piled in a landfill do not have the ability to decompose, so many landfills are putting off a harmful gas called methane because the food cannot break down properly.
Methane damages the environment by creating acid rain that can later damage trees and other things in the environment. Did you know food waste takes up at least 1/5 of the space in landfills? When the landfill has no more space, trash companies are forced to cut down more trees and make more space for landfills. Every scrap of food in your trash will later end up in a landfill and contribute to this big problem.
Now that you know what happens in the environment when you waste food, you can hear where all that money you saved goes. An average 4-person family wastes $1,500 on food waste every 6 months. That's $3,000 every year. 1 trillion of food gets wasted on lost, thrown out food. Every cent that you waste on food that you never eat impacts your wallet. Just because food doesn't look good on the outside doesn't mean it is bad on the inside.
You have learned how food waste impacts you and how much food is thrown out. Now you learn how to slow down that food waste at home. You can save your leftovers from last night's dinner, or you can also compost natural materials.
You or your parents should only buy the food that you need. That way you won't throw away food you never ate. You should store food in the proper places to keep your food fresh. Another great way to reduce food waste is to organize your refrigerator. By this, I mean when you buy new food at the store, you should put it behind the older food to stop the older food from going bad. You shouldn't pay attention to expiration dates because they identify food quality, not food safety. Trust your senses, smell, taste, and sight, more than some machine's opinion. The last example I've given is bring your own reusable containers to restaurants to reduce the amount of cardboard the restaurant is giving people just to be thrown out.
Now that you know how to reduce waste at home, let's learn how to reduce waste here at school. One way is to pack what you need. Don't overpack on what you don't need. Another way is to take home leftovers. Take home food that you don't eat. Next, you can pack food that you like, so you eat all of your food and don't throw out everything. You can also take home food that wasn't eaten at school lunch. Another way is to reuse reusable Tupperware and utensils. Bring your own reusable forks, spoons, and containers. You can also bring a reusable lunchbox, not a paper bag. The last suggestion to reduce waste is to recycle food scraps. The group before us said that we were going to recycle food waste.
You might have thought, how can you recycle food waste? But the fancy word for that is composting.
We learned about composting from Mrs. Lynn from the Great Valley Nature Center.
She helped us start our experiment to see which was better, worm compost or tumbler compost.
Composting is nature's way of recycling. There are decomposers like bacteria, fungi, mold, and worms that will break down organically created things such as organic food waste, leaves, and more.
Composting turns those organically created things back into nutritious soil.
Some of the advantages of composting are lowering food waste, getting nutritious soil, and making more space in landfills for things that can't be composted.
There are many ways to compost. Some of them are a worm bin and a tumbler. The difference is that a tumbler does not have worms and a worm bin does.
We said what we were going to do about the food waste problem, but the group up next will tell you how.
Thanks, Peter and Madison. We are going to tell you a little bit about how we plan to reduce waste here in school. When we started this project, we set up 2 small compost bins in our classroom and with food scraps, one with worms and one without. We are experimenting to see which bin would decompose the food faster. For 36 days, we watched our 2 compost bins. We logged our observations in a keynote journal and ultimately found that the bin with worms decomposed a little bit faster. We also saw that the dirt in the worm bin ended up being smoother than the other bin.
You might be wondering why we keep on talking about worm bins and non-worm bins. Our goal is to learn which type of bin would be good for our school to use to compost lunch scraps. We learned worm bins work well for composting, but they hold less waste and cost more money. It also needs to be kept inside and kept warm to keep the worms alive.
Because worm bins are a lot of work and don't fit as much waste, we decided to purchase a compost tumbler because it can compost a lot more scraps and cost less. Also, it can be kept outside because we don't have to worry about the worms.
You might be wondering what we plan to do with all this information. Well, I'll tell you. To reduce our food waste here at school, we will plan to keep our tumbler by the garden. We will collect compostable food scraps from Pre-Can K lunch on Tuesday and from First and Up lunch on Thursday. We will help collect food at lunch by adding a new small trash can to clean up labeled compost waste. We will use our school's food scraps to make fresh, healthy soil to donate to our garden and lower our food waste overall.
What we haven't told you yet is what we should and should not put in our compost pile. There are many items that are not good for our compost bin because they are not good for the final soil product. For example, we do not want to compost meat, non-biodegradable products, dairy, and citrus, just to name a few.
Some yeses for the bin
or vegetable scraps like peppers, fruit cores and skins like banana peels and apple cores, and maybe some leftover bread. We will come to lunch to help you learn what can be composted and what cannot. In a few weeks, we will have a batch of fresh, nutritious soil to donate to the garden. Thank you for coming to our presentation. We hope you learned some valuable information about how to reduce our impact on the environment.